What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second episode of the Raft tutorial series. Today we are going to be looking at primarily the islands, and we are going to take a look to see if we can get ourselves to one of those rafts over there, and hopefully, if everything goes as planned, also work on the research table. So we got a few things lined up for today. I do see another island already coming up in the distance, which means we need to get ourselves a throwable anchor ready to go. I don't think I already have one, but we should, with a little bit of rope, be able to craft one up in no time. So, boom, we got ourselves a throwable anchor, so when we get close to that island, we will be ready to go. We also need to make ourselves a sail, but in order to get the sail, we do need 20 palm leaves and 6 more planks. So hopefully we can get that before we reach the island, and then that will be pretty awesome if we could do. Last episode, we went over some of the basics like the UI layouts, all the different tabs that we have. We went over how to get your food and water. We went over what you can do to get food and water. We went over how to find stone, just because we ended up needing to get stone. It wasn't really like the main. I want to go over a little more in depth the whole resource aspects, like I did in one of my earlier videos in the series. But we will be going over all that as well. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, make sure to drop a comment down below of what your favorite part is, if it helped you, if you need a little more advanced tutorial, if I'm going into enough detail or not. Just let me know down in the comment section below. We're almost there. We're not going to have quite enough leaves by the time we get over to the island, but that's okay. We can go ahead and get some more water cooking though. Perfect. Keep crafting or catching as much planks as we can here. Oh man, we are so far from that island. I think it thinks we should already have a sail available, but we don't. We do not have a sail for us. I probably shouldn't have crafted all that rope. I wish you could revert it back to palm leaves. That's lame. Oh man. We are so far away we're not going to be able to catch it. So we'll have to catch the next one that comes around. Because we're just not going to have enough, that's for sure. That's very unfortunate. Oh, God, we're just shy, too. We need 7 more palm leaves. That, man. Maybe if I can get enough before the island leaves our peripherals, we might be able to swing back around to it. Although it is a little bit of a tall island, it's going to be a bit difficult to actually get up there. But we might be able to if we can kind of shimmy ourselves right up next to it. We can parkour our way up. But we do need 6 more palm leaves. I'm going to see if I can catch them. If I can, great. If not, then I'll be back when the next island comes back around. Alright, so we just got ourselves enough. I'm going to craft this super fast and place it down. See if we can't get ourselves back to that island over there. So pretty much, I don't think it's going to work. We're going to try it though. I really don't think it's going to, but maybe we'll see. It would be very cool if it does work. So just to kind of show you like how the sail works though, I don't think we're getting any closer. I think this kind of just stops you because we're floating that way and the island's that way. I don't think it's technically what you need is a paddle if you really want to get back to that island, and we really need some food as well. I might jump in and kill that shark because we really need the food. I don't think this is going to be enough food for us. Where is the paddle? I don't think I have. Oh no, you don't need to unlock it. We can make one. Yes, come at it. Oh man, this ain't looking good, guys. It's not looking good at all. That gave us a little tiny bit of food. Truthfully, I'm going to try to see if we can get ourselves back. The paddle should help a little bit. So pretty much what the paddle does, it's supposed to be to kind of shimmy yourself off an island if you get stuck. But it works very well too if you miss something and you kind of need to back paddle. It works pretty good for that as well, because, I mean, that's exactly what it is. Oh my god, how did I just fall off? What the heck? That was weird. Oh, where'd the island go? That was super weird. How did I just fall off? I think we are actually getting a little bit closer, so this might work. I'll let you guys know if the paddle breaks or if we make it to the island. Alright guys, we're back. We were able to make it back to the island. As you can see, the paddle and the sail together does help with traversing this ocean and getting around where you need to go. I am going to real quickly place this down, paddle a little bit closer so we're like literally right up next to it, and then I'll throw it. And we'll kind of, I want to be like literally touching it so I can jump up, so the closer I am the better. Perfect. Alright, we made it. I really don't have a whole lot of food, which is unfortunate. We're going to see, though, if we can get up onto this island without any additional resources or anything, and without getting attacked by the shark. Not looking too promising. Maybe I can kind of, nope. I know that shark's eyeballing me, and we're about to, I think I'm going to go ahead and kill the shark real quick, because we're out of food again. Yeah, like we're completely out of food. We have nothing that we can eat. The only type of food that we can get is up on this island here. Ouch, bastard. We need to try to hurry up and just kill the shark as quickly as possible. Suppose I can go ahead and collect some of this stuff. There he goes, he's dead. So we can now harvest his meat by stabbing him with the spear. Once his body starts to drop, that means that's it. There's no more food to collect. And that gave us 4 pieces of shark meat. We're going to throw that on here. Drink up some water. It's going to take a little bit of time, though, for this to finish. So what we're going to do while we wait, we're going to collect some resources. So now we should be able to try to get our way up onto this island. Somehow we might have to make just like a little, we can use the mallet to make a platform here. Like so. And that will help us get up onto the island if I can jump properly. There we go. So we can continue to collect everything, which I'm going to do real fast. So as you saw, that's kind of how you get to the islands. There's no special way of finding an island. They just show up in the distance. Unless we get into the later game, we can actually use the GPS system, which will take you to a special building. And that special building has a tremendous amount of resources as well. But we won't get to that till much further into the series. In order to get to the top of this island, you have to jump onto this tree here. There's like a certain way you can jump onto it. And then once you're on top, you want to make sure that you're kind of like perfectly on the tippy top of it. And then once you're up there, hold shift and then run and jump at the same time. And that will actually get you onto the top of this island. Because otherwise, the only other way to the top, you need to create a, come on. I think they did something with these trees. You can't stand on them as easily as you used to be able to. Come on. At least it's light out now. I can kind of see a little bit better. You do want to be very, very careful that the shark does not I think they changed something in this update that makes it much more difficult to get up to the top. You want to make sure, though, that the shark doesn't come back and attack your boat when you're gone. I've had it happen where he attacked the place where my anchor was attached to, and it actually ended up falling all the way, or floating away, and it was a very, very unfortunate situation. I think they changed this, though, because this isn't really working too well the way it used to. Yeah, see, it's like you get stuck now. It used to be you could just simply jump right up there, but now it's like you get stuck. There it goes. Alright. So we made it to the top now. We're going to go ahead and collect all the wood and everything first. And we'll probably eat whatever we can so that we don't have to worry about bringing it back down with us. And free up some inventory space like the mangoes and coconuts. Don't ever, just always make sure when you go onto an island, really you should start from the top and work your way down. That way you don't end up accidentally cutting a tree that you perhaps need to get to the top of the island. Oh, there is some stuff along the backside. Maybe that's how technically we were supposed to get up, is that coconut tree. But always just make sure you check before you destroy anything. Make sure you know the way up to the top and the way back down from the top. So we're going to just eat these coconuts because, as you can see, our inventory is full. So if I go to try to collect the, what's it called? Yeah, that should be pretty good. I might even throw the shark head. I'm going to get rid of the shark head for now because really, I mean, all it's used for right now is a decoration. So that gave us a little bit of everything. We got some scraps, some planks, some rope. Nothing too major. Before jumping back down, though, so you don't have to come back up, make sure you get everything, like the watermelons, for example. Watermelon seeds we just dropped. That's okay. I'm fine with dropping some watermelon seeds. There's no fall damage in this game, so you don't have to worry about falling to your death or anything. Alright guys, so we have gathered everything that we possibly can from the top half of this island. Now we're going to go ahead and go down under the water. Now that it's daytime, we can see the shark a little bit better. I just want to try to craft, I'm going to see if we can at least craft a storage container to put some of the stuff away. We can, perfect. So the small storage containers, you can sit down and that'll allow you to store some of your stuff. You can make a larger storage container a little further into the game. Oh, we can craft the research table as well. We might as well do that. Right now, everything's going to be a little bit cluttered into the middle here, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot to mention the cell. So when we place the cell, it doesn't matter where you put it. If it's on the base floor, if it's on like the second floor, or if it's like 10 stories up, it doesn't matter where you put the cell. You can place it anywhere you want. And pretty much to rotate it, you hold R, and then you can like look left to right to rotate it. Like that. And then to close the cell, when you see that it says R, just press E, and that will close the cell, and you'll go back to just like your drifting state where you just float around. So as you can see, now we have a research table. Whoops. Dude, get out of here. Now we have a research table, so we can start putting stuff into the research table to learn it, and which will give us new recipes that we can craft. So there's you could look at each item to determine what needs to be researched. Usually what I do is I just take each item and I put it in there, and it'll have like this red bar next to it if you cannot research it. So like that can't be researched. Clay can't be researched. Rope, you can research rope. The blueprints, we can research those. Vines, or seaweed. The giant clamshell we can research. Planks you can research. Scrap can be researched. Plastic can be researched. Stone, I think, can be researched. Palm leaves can be researched. I think that's everything that we have that can be researched. You can go through and look at the stuff that doesn't say learn to determine what's missing. Like, this needs nails, vine glue, bolts, hinges, glass. So most of the other stuff requires that type of stuff. But we did learn a lot of new things. We learned how to make a chair, so now we can sit down. We made a rug, or learned a rug to be able to decorate our place. We learned the bird's nest. Now the nice thing about the bird's nest, once you place it, the birds will actually, or the seagulls will come and lay eggs and leave feathers in them. So it is pretty good for that, so you can gain food, and the feathers will allow you to make bow and arrows later on in the game. We learned how to make a table, the lantern, which is nice for the nighttime. We got a medium crop plot. We got the painting mill, so we could already start painting. And we learned how to make a stone arrow. Kind of pointless considering I don't think we know how to make a bow yet. No. That's surprising that they teach you how to make a stone arrow before you could even make a bow. So now that we know that we learned everything, we're going to put some of this stuff away. And now we got a little bit more room in our inventory here. So we are ready to go down. The only thing we're missing is a new spear in case this one breaks. You don't want to be stuck without a spear. Oh, we need some of that rope back. And in case you guys were wondering how I just split the stack, the way you split stacks is you right click on it and then you can scroll wheel up and down to change how many you're taking. So, and it works the same way if you're putting it back. If you just click and drag, it's once, but once you start scrolling up, it's all of them. And then you can fast move items by shift and clicking will move everything. So you can also left click and scroll down, which does the same exact thing. It just subtracts how many you're going to remove instead. So we have our extra spear now. We can go underwater and try to gather a little bit more resources before we take off out of here. It's always good to try to know where the shark is before you go down. Not necessarily will you find him every time though. And I mean, you can usually get hit. I think it's 3 times you can take a hit from him before he'll start to do some serious damage to you. So I can see him out of my peripherals there. He's coming back for more. We're going to try to see if we can't kill him right here. We got some clay here, which is nice. So it's a pretty predictable pattern that the shark takes. With this type of claw, you can usually get 1 to 2 items before the shark is returning to try to attack you. With the upgraded claw... Oh, what the heck was that, dude? That was weird. I just got popped out of the water. Let's try that again. I could probably get 3 off, truthfully, before he returns. But I'm not going to push my luck with it. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. That was horrible. You got to be careful. I think if you miss, he comes back faster. I'm not 100% sure, but always better safe than sorry. Just make sure you hit him before you start to go off collecting more stuff. Once we get a little further into the game, it'll be nice when we get like the upgraded oxygen mask, the flippers, things like that, it definitely will make everything a heck of a lot easier to collect. Primarily right now though, what you want is stone, scrap metal, and iron. Oh! He snuck up on me, man! See, he came back a little bit faster that time than he usually does. I'm gonna kill him so that we can relax and harvest things on this this little bit of land here. I'm gonna try to kill him. Actually, you know what? I don't want to kill him just yet. Dang it. He's gonna end up killing me. We almost just died. We're okay though. The reason I stopped was because my hook broke. And I want to make sure we don't have any more plastic. I want to make sure though that we can... Oh gosh, we don't have any more plastic. I just realized what I just said. Oh boy, that's not good. There is some plastic out there, but now it's dark. Don't I need wood to make a hook? Just one. So we can make a lantern so we can see a little bit better. Technically, we could just craft a bed. Because if you craft the bed when you lay in it, when you wake back up from your sleep, it'll be light outside. But I don't even see the bed. Maybe we haven't unlocked it yet. Wow, dude, that's horrible. That was really unfortunate. Oh my god. We gotta go. We don't have anything. We have no wood to make another spare. We have some rope, but that's about it. We gotta go. I don't know what happened to everything, but I don't have it anymore. So we're gonna drop sail. We're gonna spin it on around. And unfortunately we're gonna have to leave, because if the shark keeps attacking us, we're not gonna be able to defend ourselves. Anyways though, I'm gonna go ahead and just pretty much at this point, what you need to do if you get into this situation is just sail. As you start moving along, things will start to appear, and you just kind of pick them up until you can craft another hook, and then start collecting, you know, a bunch more crates, as many as you can, and get your spare back as soon as possible before the shark continues to attack. Excuse me. But that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for today, guys. I hope everything that I explained helps with as far as like the islands go. What they're useful for, what you can get out of them. I'm going to go ahead and continue to collect resources though, and until next time, I'll see you. Take care. Bye.